Coach Hembree, you brought the Saline River Shootout trophy home again. Kind of got used to that, and the kids played real well. Give me your thoughts about the Monticello game.
I thought defensively we played outstanding from early on all the way through the game. I thought offensively we struggled early. We had a couple of motion penalties that set us back that we couldn't overcome, that we've not overcome all year, and then we had a couple snap infractions that we had. But we got in a rhythm there late in the first quarter, early second quarter, and I think we scored 7 or 8 times in a row. And when we do that, we're pretty good. But when we don't have that rhythm, we're not a very good offensive football team, and we can never set ourselves back to 1st and 15, 2nd and 15, and we did that some early in the game.
Pleased with your defense overall?
Oh yeah, they played. I don't think they had a first down till the big play right there at the end of the first quarter, and we just had a busted coverage. But other than that, I thought defensively we played well for the first quarter and a half, first half, and then a little bit in the second half.
Well, it appeared in the second half that you played a number of your younger kids, both offense and defense.
Right.
Talk about how you think they did.
Well, they got a ways to go. We know that. That they're young, and we try to play them some with our upperclassmen to try to give them some confidence going in. And I know we played Hayden there, starting the second half at quarterback, and he did some good things, and we wasn't able to score the first time he was in, but the second time he was in at quarterback, we were able to score with the first team. And defensively, we put some young guys out there with some starters just to try to get them some confidence and understand their roles if they are out there, if we have to have them in a big ball game. And I like to do that some, especially if we have a chance to do that. You'd like to do that more, but we hadn't had that chance this year like we have in the past about playing our second team guys with our first team guys a lot. So I really wanted to do that last Friday night to get a good mix on if something happens. You never know, something could go down in the next 3 or 4 weeks. You hope not, but something could happen. One of these guys got to step up and play with the starters.
Well, you've had some young people in your secondary all throughout the year, but it looks like they're getting better. Just watching them from the stands. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think Deshaun Jackson's playing really well. He's playing at a high level, sophomore corner. He started every ball game for us. He's still going to continue to start. At safety, Dennis Daniels is playing a lot. He started the first 3 ball games, and then and then in the last couple of ball games. This week he probably will not. He's probably got a lot of playing time, but we played Jalen Marshall and Darvion Brown back there a lot too. So it just depends on the situation. But yeah, Dennis has had some good things happen. He's played hard. He's played well. So we're excited about where Dennis is going to be for us as a football player in the coming years.
Well, as enjoyable as it was to bring the trophy back, we have to move forward now. So we've got a big game Friday night with Hembree here in Warren. Tell us about Hembree.
They're really fast. They're extremely fast. They have 8 or 9 guys that run 4.7 or better. They have a quarterback that moved in from West Monroe that's probably one of the best athletes I've seen in this conference in a long, long time. He's going to be extremely hard to tackle. He's really fast. He can throw the ball really well, and it's going to be a tough challenge for our defense. And then they have the same kids they had last year around him, and that's their biggest difference from this year to last year was their quarterback. They got a lot of guys back. Trey, the kid that played quarterback last year against us, that had some success running the football. He's moved to receiver. The Rochelle kids moved to receiver from running back, and they have a sophomore running back who's pretty good, but they have a 6'5" receiver that they can run, and they're just very, very athletic. Then defensively, they have Jeremiah Young, who's committed to UCA. He's about 6'5", 280, can run. Their secondary can all run. So we've got a tough test ahead of us. This is probably one of the better football teams we've seen in the last few years. That we've got to be really prepared and really focused, and we've got to tackle really well. And then offensively, we got to take care of the football.
Well, you've talked in the past about this year's team, your team, the Lumberjacks. You've got some experience. You've had some kids that have played quite a bit. So does that obviously work to your advantage in getting ready for a big game like this?
Yeah, I think so. I think they understand. Their focus has been totally different this week. I thought that they came in Sunday and it was really zoned in on what we were wanting to do. And they understand, when you watch film on number 9, I mean, he catches your attention really, really fast with the plays he makes. The plays he made against Dollaway. I mean, Dollaway still haven't stopped him. We know going to Dollaway and playing in that environment and their defense, if one guy can do what he can do, he's a really good football player. So that's you know, our kids understand that. Our kids understand that it's going to be a tough challenge ahead of us Friday night, and we got to be ready for it.
Well, again, big conference game, still a lot at stake with the conference title as well as the playoff seeding. So we need another big crowd. Looks like we're going to have good weather from all the indications. So we wish you the best of luck and encourage everybody to get out there and support the
All right,
Lumberjacks.
thank you.